Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
She here? Okay, thanks. Hare Krishna. That was a harbinger of your future. That the holy name was so powerful today, because the devotees were really chanting from their hearts, and we're hearing the begging for mercy from Krishna, so that any ceremony that we have in our Krishna consciousness movement is preceded and followed by the chanting of the holy name, because it's the only means of success or moving forward in spiritual life. So in beginning this ceremony today, we pray to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who's presiding over this ceremony, who always will preside over every ceremony that we perform within the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He is the founder Acharya. And we beg for His mercy and the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to make this ceremony today a success. And we ask all the devotees today who have so kindly assembled here, and those who have joined us online from various places around the world, to please open their hearts and pour their mercy into the hearts and minds of the about to be initiated, or those who are about to be second initiated. Everyone who thinks this is a good idea, please say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. It's unanimous. So today's ceremony is an initiation ceremony. We have our head priest presiding today, Srivas Pandit Prabhu. We can welcome. We have our initiates who have assembled here. You'll see that they are colorfully adorned and looking bright today. As their future is bright, they're looking bright also. And we'll proceed. Srivas Pandit Prabhu will start with a mantra. He'll introduce it. He'll talk about it. And then we'll together chant the Sri Brahma Samhita to invoke auspiciousness. After that, I'll say a few words about the meaning of initiation. And then we'll have the naming of the initiates and giving of certificates to those who are taking second initiation. and then we'll have a live fire right here in the room. Don't tell anybody. Just a tiny fire. Okay. Please, Srivas Prabhu.
So when we start off with a mantra, which in essence this mantra says whether purified or unpurified, having passed through many different stages of life, when one remembers the lotus-eyed Lord Krishna, then one becomes purified. So that is the essence of this mantra. So kindly repeat after me. Om apavitra pavitro va sarvavasthan gatopi va yah smaret pundarikaksham sabahya abhyantara suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. So you take 3 sips of water, the water which is there in front of the Achman cup. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Once more, kindly repeat after me. Om Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavasthan Gatopi va Yah smaret Pundarikaksham Sabahya Abhyantara Suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Again you take 3 sips. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. So for the third and the last time, kindly repeat. Om Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavasthan Gatopi va Yah smaret Pundarikaksham Sabahya Abhyantara Suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Now Vaisesika Prabhu will give the talk.
And now you can direct your attention to the screen and follow along. If you don't know the Brahma Samhita, you can just listen, and it'll be purifying also. This is a prayer that was spoken by Lord Brahma at the beginning of creation, after he performed tapasya and received the blessings of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as all of you are doing today. And he personally saw the spiritual world and is recounting what it looks like. Give me a good name. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sakchit Ananda Vigraha Anarirarir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Chintamani Prakara Sadma Sukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vriteshu Surabira Bipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govinda Mari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Kwanantam Aravindam Dalaya Taksham Barhavatan Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Alola Chandra Kalasadvana Balya Vamshi Ratnangadam Pranaya Keli Kalavilasham Shyamantri Bangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadujvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achutam Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusha Yavanyovanam Cha Vedeshu Dulamama Dulamama Bhaktao Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sambragamyo Vayoradhapi Manaso Muni Pungavanam Sopyasti Yapraparasindya Vidyatatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Saura Charitum Jagaranda Kotim Yat Shakti Rasti Jagadanda Chayaya Danta Andanta Rasta Panamanu Chayanta Rastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yad bhava bhavitadiyo manujasta taiva samprapya rupa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabis Tabirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabhi Goloka Eva Nivasatya Kilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santaksa Deva Hridekeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramari Muti Shukalani Amena Tishta Navatarama Makaro Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramapumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Koti Shrashesha Vasudari Vibhuti Binnam Tad Brahma Nishkalam Ashesha Bhutam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Maya Hiyasya Jagadanda Shatani Sute Traigunya Tad Vishaya Veda Vitayamana Sattva-valambi Parasattvam Vishuddha Sattvam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasat Matayamanasu Yapraninam Pratipalam Smarutam Upetya Lilayitena Bhuvanani Jayatya Jasram Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Maya Hiyasya Jaganan. 43, please. Golokanamni Nijadamni Taleta Tasya. Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu. Te te prabhava nichaya vihitascha yena. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Shristi stiti pralaya sarana shakti reka. Chayeva yasya bhuvanani viparti durga. Ichchana rupam api yasya chacheshtate sa. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Shiram yatarada vikara vishesha yoga. Sanjayate nahitata pratagasti heto. Yashambhutam apitata samupaiti karyad. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Departure eva hidashantanamabhyupetya. Dipayate vrivita hetu samana dharma. Yastadrageva hicha vishnu taya vipati. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Yakaranarnava jale bhajati sma yoga. Nidramananta jakadanda saroma kupaha. Adhara shaktim avalamya param sma murtim. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Yashaika nishvasita kalnamata valamya. Jivanti loma vilajaja kadandanata. Vishnur mahansa iha yasya kala vishesho. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Asvanyatasma sakaleshu nijeshu teja. Swiyam kiyat prakatayat tadvitadvadatra. Brahmaya esha jagadanda vidhana karta. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Yatpada pallavayugambini daya kumbha. Vandve pranama samaye saganadi rajaha. Vignan vidhantum alamasya jagatrayasya. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Agnir mahi gangana mamumuruddishascha. Kalastata mamanasiti jagatrayani. Yasmad bhavanti vivavanti vishanti yamcha. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Shreyeshta safita sakala grahanam. Raja samasta suramurti rashesha teja. Yasyajnaya brahmati sampratakala chakro. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Dharmota papa nichaya shrutayastapamsi. Brahmarikita patagavadayascha jiva. Yadatra matra vibhava prakata prabhava. Govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. Yastvindra kopamata mohosa karma. Bandhanurupa palabhajanam attanoti. Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajam. Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yang Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayari Bhiti Vatsalya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavai Sanchintya Tassa Sadrishim Tadama Purete Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Sriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpataravo Druma Bhumischintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amritam Kataganam Natyam Kamanam Api Vamshi Priyasaki Chidanandam Jyoti Paramapi Taraswadyam Api Cha Sayatra Shiradi Sravati Surabhibhyasha Sumahan Nimeshadhyakyo Vavrajati Nahiyatrapi Samayaha Bhaje Shweta Dvipam Tamaham Iha Golokamityam Virantaste Shantakshiti Viralachara Katipaye Ishvara Parama Krishna Sakchirananda Vigraha Anarirarir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Iti Sri Brahma Samhita Sampurnam Hari Om. I offer my respectful obeisances to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and to the Guru Parampara, all the great acharyas who have come before Srila Prabhupada. And I offer my respectful obeisances to all of you, because you are all Vaishnavas, and therefore are the most worshipable within the three worlds. Hare Krishna. We beg for the mercy of Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, of Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsingadev and Sriman Mahaprabhu, who are presiding today. This initiation of a devotee connecting to the Supreme Personality of Godhead is a heart-to-heart connection. Veera Raghava Acharya in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, in discussing the advent of Lord Krishna, mentions how the Lord first enters within the heart and mind of Vasudeva, and then is transferred into the mind and heart of Devaki. And here the Acharya says that initiation is from the heart. It's not simply an official ceremony, but it's a personal connection. Everyone is a part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sanitya nitya sambandhas prakritischa parayavasa. In the Brahma Samhita, just past where we started, Ishvara Paramakrishna, it is said that everyone has an eternal relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And just as the Supreme Personality of God is eternally a person and is the origin of everything else, we are also individual persons eternally. This is very clearly mentioned by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, Natve vaham jatunasam natvam nemi janadipaha. He tells Arjuna that all you and all these kings on the battlefield, you existed before, you'll exist after this battle, and even if people leave their bodies, just only the temporary field that you're living within now, you'll always exist. And the conceptions that I have of past and future really only relate to this temporary material body that I'm inhabiting. And of course I have the material field, the Kshetra, which is extremely new. I just picked it up recently. And then there's another field, which is the psychological body that I carry with me, and I've had that for a long time. Shastras mention how we travel with our mental body. In fact, Krishna says that this is the cause of me adhering to the material world, which is dead matter. Somehow I project my own consciousness into matter and I think there's something in it for me. Although the Vedas say, Asango Khyayan Purusha, that really there's nothing here for you because it's not your nature. So there's a conundrum for every soul who's in a body, and there's a solution to that conundrum. It's more than a conundrum. That sounds a little light, doesn't it? I once said in a class that the material world's very inconvenient, and one of my godbrothers afterwards said, inconvenient? It's rather torturous. But there's a solution, and you've found it, and that's why you're here. So this is chalked out in the Shastra and also by the great acharyas. Especially in this particular age, the system is simplified because it's an age crowded with bad ideas and lots of useless things to do and distractions. Prayina Payusha Shabya Kalavasmin Yugejana Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Hupadrita. As confirmed in the beginning of the Bhagavatam, mostly Prayina Alpa Ayusha. Most people have a very meager, short lifespan. Alpa means tiny. Ayusha means lifespan. Prayina Alpa Ayusha Shabya Kalavasmin Yugejana. In this age of Kali Yuga, Manda Sumanda, people are very slow to take up spiritual life. And Sumanda Mateo, they have really bad ideas. They think of really stupid stuff. Sumanda Mateo, Manda Bhagya. And they don't get good fortune very much. So people need relief, and Krishna always gives relief. So in the age of Kali Yuga, the process for connecting with Krishna, reviving one's spiritual life, very particularly is the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalauna Stevana, Stevana, Steva Gatiranyata. In this age of Kali Yuga, there's no other way, no other way, no other way than chanting the holy names, chanting the holy names, chanting the holy names. Got it? And there's a way in which the Vedic philosophy starts off with showing us how to do rituals to please the devas. But then there's the Upanishads, which describe how we're not really part of this world and start to point our attention towards our original divine source. And then we have the Vedanta Sutra, in which Srila Vyasadeva summarizes the Upanishads and gives a hint about the deeper contemplation of the absolute truth. And then later, he gives a natural commentary on the Vedanta Sutra at the request of his spiritual master in the Srimad Bhagavatam, which gives very explicit instruction about how to perform spiritual life properly, and also describes the nature of the absolute truth, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So very recently, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought to light the Srimad Bhagavatam and also the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. And the Acharya of the chanting of the holy names, the teacher who illuminated the perfect process, was Srila Haridas Thakur. And Srila Haridas Thakur, in his teachings about the holy name, describes how there's 3 phases. The first phase is called Namaparadha. It's chanting the holy name, but one's committing offenses to the name. In this, there's very little progress, or none at all. And then there's Namabhasa, where one is reforming oneself and getting some light from the holy name. It's very beneficial. Srila Prabhupada used to call this the clearing stage. And then there's Shuddhanam, or chanting the pure name of the Lord. And in order to follow the actual process for attaining perfection in chanting the holy name, one must at least be chanting the holy name in namabhas. Means one's being careful to avoid the offenses in the manner of chanting the holy name of the Lord. And the first offense is to blaspheme devotees who've dedicated their lives to propagating the holy name of the Lord and spreading it all over the world. Basically, Krishna extends himself to all of us through his devotees. No one can say that they haven't come to the Krishna conscious movement without the help of Vaishnavas, whether they're big Vaishnavas or small Vaishnavas. My Vartmana Pradakshaka guru was Richie Corsa from high school. He acted as an agent for the Lord. The last time I saw him, I invited him into my house and I honored him, and he got all embarrassed. And he said, "Listen, Willie, if I ever did I'll never do anything good in my life, but at least I know I did one good thing. I brought you to Krishna consciousness." And then there are other ways in which devotees give us instruction. I got a lot of instruction when I first joined. People told me everything I shouldn't do. Don't put your feet there. Don't bow down like that. Lots of shiksha gurus and instructions. But devotees help us to move forward on the path of devotional service as soon as we come into their association. And through this, we actually come to know more and more about Krishna through the mercy of devotees. And therefore, to criticize devotees is very hurtful to Krishna because the devotees are so dear to him. And this is emphasized more than anything throughout the Shastras, is to be very careful not to criticize devotees. Practically, why criticize anybody unnecessarily? It's not a very sanguine lifestyle to take it up to be a critic. No, I mean, who asked you anyway? If someone specifically asks you and says, could you please criticize me? Which happens a lot, right? Then maybe. But otherwise, why not look at oneself and see where the gaps are? Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, before you see all the faults in others, why don't you see them in yourself and try to amend the way in which you're talking, the way in which you're practicing, and so forth. And practically people who do that set an example that's so powerful that others are compelled to follow. It's a much better way of teaching. So you have full permission from me to sign that little box. There's a little form you can fill out that says that I eschew the criticism of Vaishnavas from now on. And you just put the little checkbox in there, and then no one can bother you after that. No one can induce you to participate in such an activity. And you'll be free to chant the holy name, especially when you're devoid of that. And it'll be noticeable. When you're around Vaishnavas that won't utter a word, they won't go over the line where they're saying things about other Vaishnavas behind their backs, maybe in front of them, using nonviolent speech and communicating very carefully what seems to be the problem without mentioning any intention, or saying that I think you intended to do this, or telling you always do this. A lot of communication mistakes, just being very careful. Then you'll be free to go on chanting. There are other offenses that are mentioned. Another one is to equate worship of demigods with the worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They're all limbs of the Supreme Lord, but Krishna is the origin of everyone and everything. He's the supreme cause of all causes. Oftentimes, people chant the holy names of the Lord and they think that Krishna is a thing, but we say Krishna is the thing. There's no a thing. He's the only thing. And theologically, philosophically, ontologically, this is borne out in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the main source of evidence. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master, consider the spiritual master to be an ordinary person. There's a way in which we have a lifeline to Krishna through the extension of Guru. And the principle of Guru is twofold. It's a position, and it's also a person. And both should be respected. And just because if the Guru is from Iowa, and when he or she goes back to Iowa, everyone says, hey, you're just a Hawkeye. Or, says, who do you think you are? We saw you growing up and, you're nobody. Prabhupada points out in the 4th canto of the Bhagavatam, this doesn't affect the vision of those who have taken shelter of a particular guru because they see that that's the representative of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And honoring the guru in the disciplic succession and the post of guru and also the personality of the guru is the means mentioned. Tadvignanartam sagurum eva bhikashet samitpani shotriyam brahmanishtam. That it's imperative that one should connect oneself. In fact, Rupa Goswami mentions out of the 64 items of devotional service, the first 3 that are prominent is that one should take shelter of Guru, one should inquire from Guru, one should take initiation from Guru. So there's emphasis put there, and it's for a reason, because it's the way in which Kaviraj Goswami says in the 1st chapter of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna manifests himself in our lives in a very personal way. If he came personally from Vaikuntha and said, let's go back to Godhead now, I might say, are you sure now? Because I have homework. And besides that, I haven't paid my taxes yet. And however, when there's a localized manifestation sent by Krishna as a delegate through a distributor, then one can express one's heartfelt appreciation and problems and work them out. Guru is meant to help one as a parent would to grow up in Krishna consciousness. And Prabhupada writes in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, just as a child can't grow up properly without parents, so similarly one must also have the safety of a guru. So follow the orders of the guru who's speaking according to Shastra. A guru is also like an attorney who knows the law books. And if you try to take on City Hall by yourself, Akarnath Prabhu, you can verify without any knowledge of how the system works, what are the odds of winning? I mean, you can't fight City Hall anyway, but what are the odds? You can't fight by yourself, but Akarnath Prabhu is available. He's an attorney. He knows the law books. If you have a problem, go to somebody who's already studied it. They have a wall full of books and they know how to cite case law, and they have precedent. This is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Hrideham Adyam Sulabham Sadurlabham Plavam Kalpam Guru Karnadaram. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur points to this, and he says, the Srimad Bhagavatam says, when you get a human form of life, it's like a boat. And on a boat, you got to have a captain. If you don't have a captain, you're going to sink. And so then he says, and if you're chanting the holy names and you don't take shelter under a Vaishnava somewhere, then you're committing the 3rd offense, which is to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. How do you like that? So you like it. So this is an important principle in one's life, to respect the principle of guru, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others. Don't try to degrade the position of guru just because it's not your guru. Big guru, small guru, guru in my group, guru in another group, all gurus should be respected. Because the principle of guru means coming from Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even respected the position of a king, even when the king was not so savory, because he said, well, it's a manifestation of the Supreme Lord's opulence appearing there with the speech of someone who's speaking on behalf of the Lord. Don't mind that the details might be a little different coming from another guru. Respect the post of guru wherever you see it, and in your own life, and you'll be connected to Krishna very nicely in that way. It's like a telescope. If you demand to look into the big end rather than the small end, you're not going to see much. But if you look into the little opening, you'll see everything through the agency of the local guru, localized guru. And then there's blasphemy in the Vedic literatures, which are in pursuance of the Vedic version. The Shastras are not mundane. Although they appear in paper and ink, apparently, it's the eternal reaching the position of the temporal and manifesting in our lives in such a way that we can have communion with Krishna. Just through Bhagavad Gita, if you take just 5 minutes a day to read the Bhagavad Gita, you'll notice for yourself that Krishna is speaking to you directly. And the Shastras come to this world in various forms. We're so fortunate because we have the most important Shastras, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Nectar of Devotion. And if you become expert at those three books and know everything about them, then you'll be able to perfectly execute the process of Krishna consciousness and teach to others all over the world. Considering the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imaginary means that you don't pay attention. And that's the root cause mentioned after all the other 10 offenses. If you don't pay attention, then you just get bored when you're chanting. And you'll start thinking like, well, maybe it is imaginary because you're not getting an experience for yourself. So make sure that you pay full attention when you're chanting the holy names. Be present for the holy name and surrender your heart and beg for something. Put out your hand and at least, imagine that you're putting out your hand and asking, could I have just a little something, even a little drop of mercy when I'm chanting? So that you don't consider it imaginary, because you have to see it for yourself. The next offense is to give some mundane interpretation on the holy name of the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when encountered by a great scholar who said, I have some very eloquent interpretations of the holy name, said, I only know two names, Yashodanandan and Shyamasundar. Krishna is black like a rain cloud, and he's the son of Mother Yashoda, and that's all I know. I don't need to hear anything else. The holy name, it's perfect and powerful in itself. No need to give all kinds of erudite explanations of the meaning of the name or speculate. Seventh offense is right up there with the first. The first offense and the seventh offense are mentioned by Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur in his commentary on the sixth canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam to be onerous. He says all the other offenses can be overcome simply by continuing the chant. But if you commit the first or the seventh offense, which is to commit sins on the strength of chanting, that means you think, because I'm chanting, I can do whatever I want because the name will erase everything, all my sins. And you try to take advantage of the holy name. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says it's not that you can just become free from those easily. He said the results of that is frightening. And he said, in order to become free from the reaction, you'll have to suffer. The eighth offense is to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna being one of the ritualistic activities mentioned in the Vedas as fruit of activity. Actually, the Kali Santarana Upanishad, is everyone okay or am I going too fast? It's all right? Kali Santarana Upanishad says that if you know how to look through all the Vedas, you'll find that the very essential part is the chanting of Hare Krishna. And the mantra is actually mentioned there. And therefore, to think that the holy name is equal to some kind of mundane process which helps one get better positioned in the material world and is meant for attaining some fruit of result is an offense. Ninth offense is to teach faithless people about the glories of the holy name. This is good news for everyone. I'm going to save you a lot of time right now. The thing is that not everybody is interested in hearing about the holy name or taking up spiritual life. Here's the good part. You're not obligated to run after them. You don't have to keep calling them. You can cross them off your lists if they tell you, I'm not interested. Because the teacher of Krishna consciousness, as mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, Ishvare taradineshu balisheshu dvisatsucha prema maitri kripopeksha yakaroti samadhyamaha, has a duty to observe categories of people. And here they are. First is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You should know who he is. It's Krishna. And you should develop love for Krishna. Put all your energy and focus your mind on Krishna. Next are the devotees. For the devotees, you should make appropriate friendships. And next are the innocent. You should plan your life around giving as much mercy as possible to those who are innocent. Means they're open to the idea of spiritual life and of Krishna consciousness. Therein, you can give all your life's energy. And then there are those who hate the idea of Krishna consciousness. They think it's primitive, bizarre. They just don't like the idea of it. They're against it. And for them, you have full permission to go the other way. Cross the street before you walk by them, or whatever you need to do, but you don't have to engage them. In fact, you're not supposed to. You can, from a distance, pray for them, says Jiva Goswami, and say, I wish I had a way to be more effective. But don't engage them because it makes them more envious. Did I save you a lot of time? Okay, good. The 10th offense is to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain some material attachments, even after understanding so many instructions on the matter. So, if anybody here has ever procrastinated, anyone? Okay. You procrastinated raising your hand too, right? Then there's a technique for this, avoiding this 10th offense, which is quite useful, actually. If you know how to procrastinate in normal circumstances and things that are important, then just procrastinate on the material desires that present themselves as possible opportunities in your life. And just say, fine, I recognize you're perfectly lovely, but maybe later. Because the resist isn't, whatever you resist persists, but if you just give it a little space and say later on, like Haridas Thakur did when a prostitute came and tried to dissuade him or discredit him, he just said, okay, later. Fine, I got to finish my rounds. So first of all, be preoccupied with your devotional service, and then you have permission to procrastinate on material desires. Maintaining something takes a lot of work. Like if you have plants, did you water them today or this week? It's easy to kill plants. I once saw a book in a store somewhere that said 10 houseplants even you can't kill. So we'll see about that. The fact is that maintaining something requires a little attention. So if you have material desires, try to just ease off on the attention and see if they'll just wither away and die. And also replace them with something that's hearty and wholesome, the practice of spiritual life. And finally, be attentive when you chant, because it's an offense to be inattentive while chanting. And this can be proved just on a regular, everyday basis when we're dealing with our friends and family. In fact, I do this exercise oftentimes where I ask somebody to start telling me about their morning, like if Srivas Pandit was about to tell me now. And then suddenly I look at my watch. I mean, it's torturous, actually. It's dangerous. My relationship with him could be damaged, actually. He might go home thinking, I was telling him about my day, and he looked at his watch. I don't think he likes me anymore. He has something better to do. That was a half a second looking away. Conscious living beings have feelings. They're sentient. Krishna and his name are non-different. He's personally present when we chant his holy name. And therefore, if I look away, I look at other thoughts, instead of concentrating on the fact that he's present in his holy name, then it becomes offensive. And the way to avoid that really is to go the opposite way. arrange a time and a place when you chant so that you're fully focused on the holy name, and you'll have all success, because Krishna is so merciful in his holy name. So those of you who are taking the Harinam initiation today, it means, number one, you're making a vow to avoid these 10 offenses. Okay? Say yes. I need a verbal yes. It's like in the emergency aisle on the plane. You can't just because they go like, take your headset off and say yes. And then you go like, yes, okay, I agree to help in the case of an unlikely emergency. So all of you are agreeing, please, that you'll live a lifestyle which is avoidant of the 10 offenses, and including the inattention clause at the end. Yes? Thank you. That way you'll quickly advance on the path of devotional service. And the second is that Prabhupada mentions how important it is to change your name. He says this is essential when you take first initiation. It's a very interesting part of Krishna consciousness. You're entering into a new life, and you take a new name. That's significant, because you've had your name and identified with it since the very beginning. But now there's a different identification when you have your name. You tell it to other people, you write it on things, and you think of yourself differently and in connection with your guru and with Krishna and the Guru Parampara. So it's significant, don't you think? Yeah. So you also, those who are taking first initiation today, be accepting a name, which is Das or Dasi, which relates to your focus in life, serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then there's 4 regulative principles, which are no eating of meat, fish, or eggs, and no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. These 4 basic pillars of sinful life really mess everything up. They confound the poor little delicate human frame and mind, and they put us in a realm where we can't really guarantee what we're saying is correct or not, because we become so filled with the modes of nature. So this is a basic human prescription to follow these 4 regulative principles. Don't you agree? Yes. Thank you. And so making a vow to follow 4 regular principles sets you apart from 99.9% of the world's population. Are you ready for that? Yes. Good. You be the example. You show them that this is what real spiritual life is. It's a commitment to these basic principles and to also the positive activity of communing with the Lord directly by chanting his holy names and living a very wholesome lifestyle. Those of you who are taking second initiation today have already taken first initiation or the Harinam initiation at some time. And part of the progression in our sampradaya is that then there's an initiation or a mantra diksha that you'll be taking, and all of you already have. We met earlier, and I spoke into your right ear the mantras that were spoken to me by Srila Prabhupada, and I'm passing them down as I receive them. And these mantras are esoteric mantras that connect us with the Supreme Personality of God. And by the way, Gaur Nitai are here in the audience. Hare Krishna. If that isn't auspicious, I don't know what is. But they're sitting right there. I just thought I'd tell you. Mantra Diksha means that you accept these beautiful mantras that are sound deities. And you every day, 3 times a day, you chant them from your heart, you listen to them. And this helps you conceive of Krishna as a person. They're written in a form in which you're reaching out, worshiping Krishna, remembering his qualities and forms, and you're remembering the different stages of advancement in devotional service. And those who take up the second initiation vows after being very steady in the first vows that they took, then also enter into the process of deity worship. And deity worship is important because although chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is sufficient for going back home, back to Godhead, it's very difficult in the age of Kali Yuga because there's so much contamination naturally already within the heart along with one's birth, as well as those things added in as we move through life. And the deity worship helps, and the Pancharatric life, which starts when? The life of a Pancharatric starts when? In the day, when in the day? What time in the morning? When you first wake up. You wake up and there's a way of connecting to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Throughout the day, one's life rotates around the worship of the deity. In this way, one keeps oneself in the Sattva Gun, being extremely clean for the sake of the deity, inwardly and outwardly, and giving all of one's possessions to the deity, all of one's attention to the deity, and so forth. And in deity worship, then, one is able to stay steady so that one can continuously chant the holy name throughout one's lifetime. Now, a couple more basic points. One is that it's important to practice humility, because when we're humble, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says we can go on chanting the holy name of the Lord constantly. Queen Kunti says in her prayers, Janmaishvarya Shruta Shibir Edamana Madapuman Naivar Hatya Vidatum Vai Twama Kinchana Gocharam. That if you think that you're something, like I have a high birth, I have money, I have beauty. If you think you have something, then it's really hard to beg. And it's really hard to feel helpless and take the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So practicing humility is really important. And the second point is that you really do have to practice, because this doesn't come automatically. There was a little boy once, and his father gave him some bread. And the boy said, "This is really good. I want more. Where do I get it?" Father said, "You come with me, I'll show you." So he took him to a big field. He said, "Here's a plow the field." So the boy plowed the field. He was finished, and he said, "Where's my bread?" Father said, "Just be patient." And the next day he brought him some seeds. He said, "Okay, now you plant those seeds in the field." Boy worked all day, put the seeds in. Came back, said, "Where's the bread?" His father said, "You just be patient." And then came the fruit of the seeds. The wheat came up. And the man took his son to the field and showed him how to harvest the wheat. So the boy worked really hard, harvested all the wheat. He said, "Where's my bread?" And the father said, "Just be quiet for a minute." And then he took all the wheat berries to the mill. And then it became really hard work. He said, "Here's the grinder. You grind these up into powder." So the boy worked all day long. And at the end he said, "Now where's the bread?" And father said, "You just wait a little longer." And next day he took him to the kitchen. He showed him how to add a little bit of oil and water and yeast to the bread, set it to rise, and then put it in the oven. And the boy was still asking, "Where's my bread?" until it came out. Then his father said, "First you have to offer it to Krishna." He didn't say that, but I added it. And then he got his bread. So we have to remember that practice is something that it distinguishes those who are great at something from those who simply dabble. Don't dabble in Krishna consciousness. Tasmad ekena manasa bhagavan sattvatam bhati shrotavya kirtitavyasya dhyeya pujam nityada. Put your full mind and intelligence into this and be patient, as it takes a long time to get something that's worthwhile. And there's nothing more worthwhile than attaining the perfection in chanting the holy name of the Lord. Perfection means at least you can, for now, concentrate on the holy name and not be restless when chanting. And you feel that I want to chant. This is a good sign. And it's a good sign, too, when you get to 16 rounds and you say, "Oh, I ran out of time. I wish I had more time to chant." And Krishna will give you more time. So take time to practice and realize that this is a lifetime in preparation. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says some people get the results of devotional service more quickly than others, but it's up to Krishna when it comes. He said some people don't get the full results until they leave their body. Are you ready for that? To wait, to be patient, to trust Krishna. You have to cultivate knowledge of the science of Krishna consciousness and be very patient in your practice and never give it up. This is the main point. Even if you don't feel like doing it, please do it anyway. Please say yes. Yes. And continue on all circumstances. The solution, believe it or not, to every problem is spiritual. And the best spiritual practice is to take shelter of the holy name. So make this the panacea of your life, that I take shelter of God, Krishna, by connecting to him through his holy names, and I do it every single day. And this 16 rounds is minimum. This is a number given to us by our acharya. And there's power in that. It's called Sankhya Purvaka, numerical strength. When an acharya says something, like if you chant 16 rounds, then you'll go back to Godhead. Then you can take it to the bank. Because as the Bhagavatam says, when an acharya divines a process and offers it to us, it's like a boat. And if you even try to approach that boat with the intention of riding in it, then the ocean shrinks. And it gets so small that you can step over it. So that's how powerful it is, taking the words of the acharya. So stick to the 16 rounds as your life and soul minimum, and keep that up through your lifetime, through thick and thin. And don't criticize. Be vigilant in your practice. The price of freedom is vigilance. Otherwise, we can become victimized very easily by degrees, by the material energy. And it's a lot easier to stay in shape than it is to get in shape. Yes? So stay spiritually fit throughout your life. And don't let up. And even if you apply a modicum of these precautions and the practice throughout your life, you'll be successful by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, we have so many exalted devotees here taking first and second initiation who have dedicated their lives to the process of Krishna consciousness. And before we give first we're going to invite the second initiates to come up and receive a certificate. And that's because oftentimes they go second, but it's a big deal taking second initiation. So right now what you can do is everyone is going to take first initiation. You can put your neck beads on. You'll have somebody put them on for you. We have an initiated devotee can put the neck beads on for you. So Bhakti Daniel Nirkula considers you her son. So she's going to put the neck beads on for you. And everybody else, Jagarini, you come help. Any of the senior devotees who want to come help, make sure that everyone gets their neck beads on properly. Now, if you wear these neck beads, not if you wear, as you wear your neck beads wherever you go, people will recognize that you're a Vaishnava. You can be walking in the most remote part of the world. When people see your neck beads, they're going to say, what? Hari Bol. They'll come up to you to say Hari Bol, and you'll say, hey, how did you know? And that's Krishna reminding you that, hey, you're a Vaishnav. We need a constant reminder that we're Vaishnavas, so we have this beautiful collar made of tulsi beads to wear around. And also, the Urdhva Pundra means, this is, as my godbrother used to say, this is war paint. The indigenous Americans used to put on special kind of paint before they go to war. So you're going to battle with Maya, and it's good to put on your war paint. It also means a sign of dedication, in case anybody asks, as you've taken vows that are extremely honorable and will be appreciated by the gentle and the ruffians all over the world. So now you look even more beautiful with the neck beads on. It's amazing. Hare Krishna. And so, first of all, we'll call the devotees for second initiation. And we have a certificate here for you that was produced to give you proof that you took second initiation. And although it sounds funny, and as time goes by, there's a way in which somebody says, how do I know you're initiated? So Prabhupada actually wanted a system where you get a certificate for your initiation, although it was never followed through. Malini told me that after we had already started doing Malati, after we started doing that. So the first of those who are taking second initiation today, Divyangi Devi Dasi. Divyanga will appreciate that. Come on up here, Divyangi. Wait, now you'll have to offer obeisances this way. Feet that way? Yeah, come over here. Yeah, it's more scientific. Because, yeah, like that. Without pointing your feet to the deities there. Divyangi Devidasi has dedicated her life to the Sankirtan movement. I don't think she has to prove herself in any other way other than going out on the streets of New York every single day for many, many years, coming home and going to bed early, getting up for Mangal Artik every day, chanting her rounds visibly in front of all the devotees. You're setting an example for the world. Prabhupada glorified his women devotees who are going on Sankirtan. He showered so much mercy on them, so I know that he's showering mercy on you. And it's a great happiness in my heart to offer you this second initiation. Hare Krishna.
Divyangi Devidasi ki! Divyangi Devidasi ki! Divyangi Devidasi ki!
Next, Yashoda Kripa. Prabhu, please come up. Hare Krishna. Yashoda Kripa Prabhu. Offer obeisances. Baby. Sorry, everybody, but there's not a perfect angle here. Trying. That Yashoda Kripa Prabhu is naturally Brahminical. He comes from a very Brahminical background, and he and his wife have been working diligently to come to this point of taking second initiation with a very pointed desire to worship the deities. And this is very nice to have that desire to worship the deities and to go on with a lifestyle of Krishna consciousness centered around deity worship. And so we're really happy to have both of you here and setting an example, preparing yourself. They went to Mayapur. Did you go to Mayapur, right? And New Vrindavan, a little closer, and took the deity worship course. They studied the Bhakti Shastri. They're studying everything they can to become expert at deity worship and proficient. So now with second initiation, they're allowed to approach the deity, to learn everything about Archana, and to go on the altar, to utter the Mula mantras that emanate from the mantras that they have received today already through initiation. So with heartfelt gratitude, thank you for advancing in spiritual life. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Yashoda Kripa Prabhu Ki! His Grace Yashoda Kripa Prabhu Ki! His Grace Yashoda Kripa Prabhu Ki!
And after, you can hand somebody back there, hold his certificate, then you can offer obeisances to the deity, because especially after you take second initiation, don't bow down on one hand, and don't bow down with books or things like that in your hand too. It's a real giveaway that you don't know what you're doing. And that's not good after you take second initiation. And now, Mantra Siddhi Dasi. What a perfect name for taking second initiation. Mantra Siddhi. I love that name. The fact that you'll get siddhis from chanting the holy names and the Gayatri mantra. And the two of you working together, husband and wife, to prosecute Krishna consciousness is the best example for the world, because grihastas really dominate the planet, don't they? Mostly? And, well, I mean, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur says... Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that grihastas can do so much preaching because they're like everybody else, and they integrate with society and they can teach people. So what you two are doing, keeping yourselves at a very high level of purity and showing by example is extremely important for the world. Please keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Her Grace Mantra Siddhi Devi Dasi Prabhu Ki! Her Grace Mantra Siddhi Devi Dasi Prabhu Ki! Her Grace Mantra Siddhi Devi Dasi Prabhu Ki!
We have Venu Gita. Haribol. It's a good sign when devotees like you. Venu Gita, through thick and thin, she goes on with the process of Krishna consciousness. Everyone in this world is faced with the onslaught of material existence. But those who decide that they're going to take shelter of Krishna and they go on chanting Hare Krishna just no matter what comes in their life, distinguish themselves. And this Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that those who are undisturbed by the variations that happen in their life and they go on the process of Krishna consciousness become eligible for liberation. And so you've done that. You've been very steady in your practice and your chanting of Krishna consciousness. Obviously, all the devotees here are very proud of you, as I am. And we thank you very much for keeping yourself at a very high level of cleanliness inwardly and outwardly, and offering service to the Sankirtan movement at all times of the day and night. Hare Krishna.
Her Grace Venu Gita Devi Dasi Prabhu Ki! Her Grace Venu Gita Devi Dasi Prabhu Ki! Her Grace Venu Gita Devi Dasi Prabhu Ki!
Kautakarnaka Prabhu. How's it feel to be a hometown hero? His name means the servant of the source of all entertainment. So I told him today when I gave his Gayatri mantras that you should be very careful about your speech, but don't get too serious. Forget to tell a joke once in a while. You've been extraordinarily serious about the practice of devotional service. You have good mentors who have guided you properly throughout your process of Krishna consciousness. Kautakarnaka Prabhu is getting ready to go sleep on the floor of the ashram in Denver for a little while. He's going to use his, I hope this is okay to tell everybody, some of his time off because he wants to feel what it's like to be in the ashram, to get up with everybody from Mangalartik. And he'll start an apprenticeship there for Archana in Denver, Colorado, under the guidance of some of the best pujaris in the world in Denver, Colorado, who worship Sri Sri Radha Govinda day and night without fail. And so, Kautakarna Prabhu, you're on an upward trajectory back to Godhead, no doubt about it. Please keep this simple service attitude that you have, serving the devotees, and great hankering always for making advancement in devotional service. You've endeared yourself to everybody here, and you will continue to advance in devotional service. Chant these mantras with your full heart. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Kautakarnava Prabhu ki! His Grace Kautakarnava Prabhu ki! His Grace Kautakarnava Prabhu ki!
And now we're coming to the Harinam initiations. And they're not in a random order, but the order we picked was more for the interest of the audience in various ways. And the first is an amazing person who has an amazing story to his life. We call Bhakta Daniel. I'm not sure how many years ago it was that I got that call from Berkeley. How many years was it?
13.
Oh my God. 13 years ago I got a call from Berkeley, California, and somebody on the other line said, "You got to check out this kid." I said, "What kid?" And he said, "He's 12 years old." Were you 12 or 14? 12 years old. He said, "There's a 12-year-old over here, and he's not going away." I think that he was a temple president in his last life in an ISKCON temple. And somehow or other he passed away and then went to the heavenly planets, came back, and then he just showed up here. But he's definitely a follower of Prabhupada and the whole system here. And so it turned out that Bhakta Daniel lived just a few blocks from where we lived in Burlingame. And so started a beautiful relationship where we would drive together to the programs here. Bhakta Daniel would read the Bhagavatam. He would come, his mother would bring him to our home programs at our house. Is this nostalgic? And I saw that here was a soul who is actually born to take to Krishna consciousness. And so coming to this point now is very heartfelt. And is your mom here? She's here in heart and spirit. She loves Bhakta Daniel so much, and she's such a beloved person. But we do have others from your extended family that would like to say a few words in encouragement. So pass Malini the mic back here. Her mom's here too. Mother Satya. Behind me? Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra are here from, I'm talking about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he's here because that's where Daniel first walked in, his heart was captured. So if you'd both like to say a few words.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhakta Daniel. We wish you the best of luck. We know you will do great things with your MSFs and all you do at Chicago Temple. And I have so many hopes and dreams for you. And I'm so happy we're best friends. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol Daniel, I'm so happy. This is very exciting. I think everyone in the Berkeley Temple is also very, very happy for you. We are very proud of you to come so far in your Krishna conscious life. And also, as everyone thinks that you're my son, so as a mother, I am very, very proud of you. And I hope you continuously do book distribution, which you're doing, and I'm very proud because that is how I started my Krishna consciousness. So that is a very good, blissful process to go through that. And don't forget chanting all year round. Okay, thank you. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Bhakti Daniel, over the last several years, has really started to use all of his talents to help expand book distribution. He's centered in Chicago right now under a really good management and spiritual authority. And he travels and he helps to organize monthly Sankirtan festivals. He's very dedicated to book distribution and studying Srila Prabhupada's books. Now please tell us what vows you've come to take here before the devotees and the deities.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
I vow to strictly...
Turn the red mic up, please. We want to hear this.
I vow to strictly observe the 4 regulative principles of no meat eating, no fish or eggs, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. And I also vow to chant a minimum of 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every single day.
Thank you very much. And please make it a point to set an example of not criticizing devotees and of being extremely clean in all your habits. Thank you very much. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees, I'm exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I hereby joyfully award you the name Damodar Smarana Das.
His Grace Damodar Smarana Das Prabhu Ki! His Grace Damodar Smarana Das Prabhu Ki! His Grace Damodar Smarana Prabhu Ki!
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. The next is just one of those miracle stories that are dear to my heart. Jayant Prabhu, if you please come up. Jayant Prabhu magically came into my life and made me extremely happy to be connected with him. It means I'm connected with Anantarupa Prabhu and all the devotees in Boise. Boise Temple is one of those temples that is just quietly producing pure devotees. And making their mark in the world from a very idyllic place in America. So fortunate we are to have Anantarupa Prabhu here today. And if you would please give some blessings to Jayant Prabhu and give us a little history of his rise in Krishna consciousness. And please pass him the mic there.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you.
By the way, this is Radhika Raman's father. Need I say any more?
That's the only qualification I have. Jayant Prabhu and his family came to Boise, I believe, 15 years ago. And gradually over time, they have been serving the temple. But Jayant Prabhu practically now, I think, runs most of the temple. He, because Maharaj talked about humility, I think added to humility is his tolerance. He has gone through a whole lot in the temple. And when he sees a problem, that's why I think Krishna has given him this good fortune today to be initiated by Maharaj, is when he sees the problems, he does not complain, he just dives right into it and tries to solve it. And our kitchen, I can tell you the recent example, I think that's when he really got the mercy. In Boise, if you want to be initiated, Krishna wants you to wash the paws and clean the toilets. And our kitchen was a mess, and I had been asking devotees to help. And one day he just got up and said, I am the one who's going to take over and do all the cleaning of the kitchen. And I think that's what is a turning point about 2 years ago. And his family has already been initiated, his wife there, Premlila Mataji, his mother, and it was hard to push him, but I think finally after cleaning the pots, it cleaned his heart, Krishna says that. And then I think he looked for you on the YouTube, I believe, and got the attached. And then Radhika Raman also encouraged him. We have been encouraging him forever, and and he's gone through a lot. He, without giving names and all that, about 2 years ago, if I were in his place, I would have quit. I mean, he just went through a lot, but he survived, he tolerated, and he was patient. And I'm really happy to see him take shelter today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Microphone. Thank you, Ananta Rupa Prabhu. It means the world to us that you came up here.
Thank you, Maharaj, for accepting my husband as your disciple. We have been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. And I think as my husband, I can just brag about him a little bit, that he's a deserving candidate also. He works very sincerely and very hard, and most of the time he works behind the curtain. So I just request Maharaj that you please give him your mercy so that he progress, and with him I also progress, and my kids also progress in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Guru.
Anyone else? These kids are here? Yes, would you like to say a word or two? Yes. Please pass the mic.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna.
I just want to say I'm incredibly proud of my father, and he, is under so much expectation, so much pressure, and so I'm happy that he has this opportunity to have someone who can sort of share that with him, and I hope that with your guidance he'll be relieved of that stress, and he can find happiness, and that's all. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Very nice. Mataji's pointing out. Yes. Oh, okay.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
I'm just wanted to say I'm so proud of my father. I know he deserves this so much. He's been working so hard for this every single day, and I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him starting this new chapter of his life. And just please give him your mercy so that he can help our whole family progress in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Okay. Now I know I picked the right name. But first of all, let's hear what kind of vows you...
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Today, I'm in front of all the devotees, my Guru Maharaj and Guru Ma, Srila Prabhupada, and deities. I take the vow to chant 16 rounds of Mahamantra every single day of my life.
Minimum.
Yes.
Just always add that in as a clause. Okay.
I also take the vow to, for regulative principle, no meat eating, including fish and egg, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling, and not offend any Vaishnavas.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, your name is one of my favorite names that I used to think about a lot when I was in South India. And considering the fact that you've taken up some onerous service, apparently, in fighting great battles, I am following the eternal principle of Parampara, making Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas, and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees. I'm exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, the Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I hereby joyfully award you the name Jyada Nrsinga Das.
His Grace Jyada Nrsinga Das Prabhu Ki! His Grace Jyada Nrsinga Prabhu Das Ki! His Grace Jyada Nrsinga Das Prabhu Ki!
Varena Kamad Bhuta Shringa Jai Nrsingadev. Gaur Premanande. Bhakti and Sarah, please come up. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Bhakti and Sarah. Bhakti and Sarah is coming from the New York Temple, Brooklyn Temple. That is really a pioneering project. I met her at 26 2nd Avenue, and she reminded me from her countenance and her desire for devotional service about everything that's right with the Krishna consciousness movement. That's what emanates from her personality. And she came to me with such a fervor. You came to me with such a desire in your heart to be connected to Krishna consciousness, and that's never abated at any time. You've gravitated towards really good association. She and Divyangi stay together in the Brooklyn Temple, go out on Sankirtan, and plan all kinds of escapades there in the New York area for the sake of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to spread Krishna consciousness. I mean, this is amazing to immediately go into. She has a brilliant professional life, absolutely brilliant, proficient in all ways, but her heart is drawn to spreading the Krishna consciousness. Am I right about this? Yes. And so it's very heartfelt that you're here today. I think Divyangi will say a few words just to appreciate. And Chinmay is here also. Yes. Go right ahead. Chinmay, you go first.
I'm holding Gorney tight.
They'll hold the mic for you.
I met Bhakti and Sarah in Brooklyn Temple, and I was very impressed by her genuine, humble sincerity. And I wish you all the best today. And I'm really proud of you. You so much are eligible for this.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. So I want to say also that I'm very, very proud of Bhaktin Sarah. And I met her randomly at Harinam. She just started coming to Harinam. And she happened to listen Sando Bhakti. And then she just became very dedicated and very sincere devotee. And one quality she has is very, very significant is that she's very submissive to, like Guru Maharaj you said, to the right things. She can distinguish what's right, what's wrong. So I really appreciate it. And she drags me to Harinam all the time. Sankirtan. Thank you so much.
So you can use that red microphone and please tell us your vows.
I vow to follow the 4 regulative principles, which is no eating of meat, fish, or eggs, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. And I also vow to chant 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, at least 16 rounds, daily for the rest of my life.
Thank you very much. Please also be really careful about criticizing devotees. Make it a point to avoid conversations where it comes up, websites where it's prevalent, or when you feel it coming out of your heart, just avoid it. You have full permission. And also make a systematic study of Srila Prabhupada's books and lectures. Okay? Thank you. Following the eternal principle of parampara, making Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees, I'm exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I hereby joyfully award you the name Sukhanti Gaurangi Devi Dasi.
Her Grace Sukhanti Gaurangi Devi Dasi ki! Her Grace Sukhanti Gaurangi Devi Dasi ki! Her Grace Sukhanti Gaurangi Devi Dasi ki!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Bhakting Bhumi. Hariva. Hare Krishna. Bhakting Bhumi, we met in Las Vegas. Which is a real symbol of Lord Chaitanya's mercy. That there are pure devotees in Las Vegas. In fact, in the opening of the recent opening of the Las Vegas temple, which was 2 years ago, the devotees who were involved there, we got there a day later for the opening, but the Harinam there that was on the strip with several hundred devotees, everyone reported that it was the most ecstatic Harinam ever, due to the contrast. And so you and your family are stalwarts there, and you've been a sincere devotee. You grew up in it and have been very steady. And I feel very happy that we met there. And because your family's here. Let's hear something from them about. Yeah, Achari Rishi Prabhu is right there.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances. I am so delighted that you've accepted my daughter Bhumi as your disciple, and with your mercy and your grace, her service will greatly improve in our temple, her sadhana will improve, and as a result of that, so will mine. And, okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for creating an atmosphere where your children are becoming devotees. It's amazing.
Hare Krishna.
Where is she? Oh. Jagannath Priya Dasi is here, her mother.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Guru Mata.
Hare Krishna.
Please respect my obeisance. I'm just so excited, so happy to see my daughter here. Thank you so much for everything you have done and Guru Mata has done for. One of the things that Bhumi's wish was before she gets married, she wanted to get initiated. And you and Guru Mata made it happen, and her hard work. I'm very proud of you, Bhumi. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Hare Krishna. Please tell us, Bhumi. Your microphone is right there. What vows have you come here to make today?
I've come here to make the vows to chant attentively 16 rounds, at least 16 rounds daily of the Maha Mantra. Also to not eat meat, including fish and eggs, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
That's a lot. It's very good. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees, I am exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I very joyfully award you the name Braja Madhavi Devidasi.
Her Grace Braja Madhavi Devidasi ki! Her Grace Braja Madhavi Devidasi ki! Her Grace Braja Madhavi Devidasi ki! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Bhaktin Megan. Hare Krishna. Bhaktin Megan lives in an ashram, and she does service all day long, and she also has a powerful support system down in Long Beach. She's a member of the greater community in Laguna Beach. And we met over a year and a half ago, or she began aspiring then, and is a very steady person who has kept to her vows of Krishna consciousness for some time, and of whom the devotees in Laguna Beach have a very high opinion, and they appreciate you very, very much as part of a team that's preaching Krishna consciousness together and showing an example of how to live together in Krishna consciousness and expand it all over Southern California and the world. So we thank you very much for coming up today to be part of the ISV celebration here and take your initiation here in front of Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan. Hare Krishna. Please tell us what vows you've come here to make today.
Thank you.
I vow to chant at least 16 rounds of the Maha Mantra every day for the rest of my life. And I vow to strictly follow the 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, including fish and eggs, no illicit sex, no gambling, and no intoxication.
Excellent. And just about the idea of not being critical of devotees. Can you say anything about that?
Yeah, I vow to not be critical of devotees and just honor all devotees.
And avoid people who are. You can, just take off if you hear it, or not participate. Okay?
Yes, I can do that.
And please make a systematic study of Srila Prabhupada's books and lectures. Thank you.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas, and all the Vaishnav devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees, I am exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I very joyfully award you the name Madhurya Leela Devidasi.
Her Grace Madhurya Leela Devidasi ki! Her Grace Madhurya Leela Devidasi ki! Her Grace Madhurya Leela Devidasi ki!
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bhakti Mayank, please come up. Hare Rama. Practically a homegrown success here at ISV. Although obviously you were successful in your own right in your life because you're so ready for Krishna consciousness and took to this community and the practice so readily over time. So we're really excited that you're moving ahead and very steadily, doing everything that you can do to prepare yourself for going back home, back to Godhead. And you're doing it together with your good wife, Pallavi. Such a nice example. Seeing you sitting, both of you, in class very attentively, coming to all the programs, and hearing about your steady sadhana is very enlivening to me and the whole community. I thank you very much. And we have a few words from Yashoda Kripa Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. 1 year ago, my father was in New Delhi Life Support System, ICU, and I was crying, not because he's going away, because I wanted to have the japa box, and somehow he just appeared from somewhere and had a japa box got arranged at midnight. Some Uber driver came. I don't know who from what temple sent it, but it was Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Haribo. A manifester of the holy name. It's a good sign. Please tell us what vows you've come.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Today I take the vows to chant at least 16 attentive rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra daily and to follow the 4 regulative principles, which is no meat eating including fish and eggs, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling, and I would avoid criticizing devotees.
Thank you. Please make a systematic study of Srila Prabhupada's books and lectures. Shami Prash agrees. He thinks it's a good idea. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas, and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees, I am exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I very joyfully award you the name Madhava Prema Das.
His Grace Madhava Prema Das Prabhu ki! His Grace Madhava Prema Das Prabhu ki! His Grace Madhava Prema Das Prabhu ki!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Pallavi, please come up. The better half of Madhava Prema. Hare Krishna. Pallavi, way to go. I mean, this is fantastic because two of you came together and supporting each other, you came up to this very high standard. I watched it happen. And it happens only by grace. So it means that you're living in grace in a way that you're attracting the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead into your life. And thank you for being so supportive of one another and working together towards this common goal of Krishna consciousness. It's very heartfelt. Please tell us what vows you've come to make. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. I vow to chant at least 16 attentive rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra for the rest of my life. I also vow to follow the 4 regulative principles, that is no meat eating, including fish and egg, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. I also would try to read and hear the lectures of Srila Prabhupada, and would try not to blaspheme devotees and keep away from the company who does that.
Thank you. Very effective vows. Very effective. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas, and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, who are like desire trees. I am exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas in the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I very joyfully award you the name Padma Kumari Devi Dasi.
Her Grace Padma Kumari Devi Dasi ki! Her Grace Padma Kumari Devi Dasi ki! Her Grace Padma Kumari Devi Dasi ki!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bhakta Jai Prakash, a.k.a. Bhakta JP. Well, I don't know who I've spent more time with over the last couple of years, Nirkula or Bhakta JP. Seriously. The hours we put in on Zoom planning the digital transformation. He called me one day long ago, several years ago, and said, you know, I'd like to offer my services to change the world. And someone says that to me, I say, let's go. And he did. And we've spent many a happy early morning hour, late at night, talking, scheming, planning, doing everything possible. Now you're making your mark in the world. He was thinking big from the very beginning, not just transforming my personal digital world, but also then expanding it into ISV, which was the plan from the very beginning, to try it out on me, and then to go to ISV and then the world. But he's already expanding into the world. He's meeting with leaders internationally and showing them the way of the digital revolution, which has been a long time coming, helping to unite devotees around the common cause of spreading Krishna consciousness together, sharing best practices, not working in silos. So it's extremely heartfelt today that you're here taking initiation. You have a penchant for depending on Krishna for everything, and that's why you're being so successful, along with your the support from Poonam, Anushri, and Anshu, who all work together as a Krishna conscious unit. Amazing, amazing family. So thank you very much for all that you're doing, and everyone's very happy that you're here today. Please tell us the vows that you've come here to take.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance, all good Shri Prabhupada. Krishna Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, I take a vow to chant minimum 16 rounds every day and follow 4 regulative principles, including no meat eating, fish or egg, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. And I vow that I'll try to not criticize Vaishnavas and stay away from those who criticize Vaishnavas, and also try to systematically study Srila Prabhupada's books and lectures.
Thank you very much. And I might add that I've never heard you criticize a Vaishnav ever. You always go the opposite direction. That's one of the most endearing qualities I find in you and any other devotee. It's conspicuous by its absence when someone avoids criticizing devotees. Thank you very, very much, Hare Krishna, for all that you're doing. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas, and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desire trees. I'm exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I hereby joyfully award you the name Jaya Madhava Das.
His Grace Jaya Madhava Das Prabhu ki! His Grace Jaya Madhava Das Prabhu ki! His Grace Jaya Madhava Das Prabhu ki!
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Well, you'll never guess who's next then, right? Bhaktin Poonam, please. So, both of you being part of the Toronto Temple and then migrating here to ISV have made a huge impact. The kind of steadiness that you both exhibit in your practice of devotional service and the way that you cooperate together and the way that you're raising your children. I just thought I'd ask Anushri and Anshu if they want to say a few words here at the day of the initiation of their parents. Sharing means caring.
I sincerely thank you for
giving them this opportunity and all the opportunities you've given them to serve you. I'm definitely very inspired by them, seeing their service attitude every day, working day and night. In fact, I don't remember the last time I've seen my father sleep.
Well, that's not good.
And I beg for the blessings of you and all the devotees to empower them to continue serving and fulfilling their vows.
Fine, nicely done.
I'm really proud of my parents. They've been working at this for a long time, and I pray that you can bless them to serve all the Vaishnavas for the rest of their life.
Sadhu, sadhu. Bhakti Poonam, please tell us what vows you've come here to make.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I am here to take the vows of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra at a minimum of 16 rounds daily for the rest of my life. Also, I am taking the vow of following the 4 regulative principles of no meat eating, including fish and eggs, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. Also, I will try my best not to criticize devotees, and if that is happening, I will get away from that place. Also, I will read Srila Prabhupada's books and hear his lectures online. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Following the eternal principle of parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy, the mercy of the previous acharyas, and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like desired trees, I'm exceedingly pleased to accept you as my disciple, and therefore a grand disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shower you with their grace. I hereby joyfully award you the name Pavani Bhakti Devi Dasi.
Her Grace Pavani Bhakti Devi Dasi ki! Her Grace Pavani Bhakti Devi Dasi ki! Her Grace Pavani Bhakti Devi Dasi ki!
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now Srivas Pandit Prabhu, if you'll turn off the fans for Srivas Pandit Prabhu to start the fire ceremony. Thank you very much. And you can have some kirtan in the background.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. The next part is the Mangalacharan prayers, where we offer the grains that are there in front of you. For those who are in the back row, you can take the grains. Preferably don't touch it with your index finger. Just take a little bit and put it on the side instead of throwing it in the fire, and later you can put it into the fire all at the same time. So that when I say swaha, you can take the grains and then put it on the side. Good? All right. Thank you. Kindly repeat after me. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Swaha 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 Nama Om Vishnupadaya sorry next okay Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Swaha 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 वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च स्वाहा 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 नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते वैशेषिक दास अधिकारी नितिनामिने नमो प्रहर्षशीलाय प्रभुपाद अनुसारिणे अनिंदिता हृदय तस्मै शास्त्रभाजन चोदिने स्वाहा 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 नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांता स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती निति नामिने श्रीवर्षभानावि देवी दयिताय कृपाब्दये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्वल प्रेमाद्य श्रीरूपानुग भक्तिदा श्री गौर करुण शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगा विरुद्धाप अपसिद्धान्तद्वान्तहारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बारसाम्भोदे पादाम्बुजायते नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते स्वाहा 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 गौराविर्भावभूमेस्त्वं निर्देष्ट सज्जन प्रिया वैष्णवा सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा 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 वाञ्छाकल्पा तरुभयश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः स्वाहा 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 पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं स्वाहा 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 हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते स्वाहा 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 जयतं सुरतौ पंगोर मम मंदा मतेर्गतिः मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बोजौ श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहनौ स्वाहा 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 दिव्या वृंदारण्या कल्पद्रुमदः श्रीम रत्नागरा सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवौ प्रेष्टालिभिः सेव्यमानौ स्मरामि स्वाहा 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 श्रीमान रासा रसारंभी वंशीवटा तटस्थितः कर्षन्वेनुर स्वनेर्गोपीर गोपीनाथा श्रियेस्तुनः स्वाहा 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 तप्तकांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा स्वाहा 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 ओम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Om Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Om Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. So this concludes the Mangalacharan prayers, and then for the next step, we beg for the Lord for any, we beg for the Lord for His forgiveness for any offenses that we might have committed as a part of our yajna. So kindly repeat: Om Mantrahinam, Kriyahinam, Bhaktihinam, Janardhana, Yat Pujitam, Maya Deva, Paripurnam, Tadastu me, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Aparadha Sahasrani Kriyante Aharnisham Maya Dasoham Itimam Matva Kshamaswa Madhusudana Swaha 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 Pratignya Tava Govinda Name Bhakta Pranashyati Iti Samsmritya Pranayami Dhari Yaham Yaham Swaha Swaha Swaha. So this concludes the prayers for asking for forgiveness. The next step is you take the banana right in front of you, we stand up, and then what is called a Purnahuti. So after it is done, the Swaha will be to offer that around the fire. Don't put directly into the fire, as much as you can put it around. And so please stand up. Up. Coconut toast. Yeah, just scoot on. Fan. Okay. Om Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Swaha Swaha Swaha. Now, yes, Prabhuji. And you can circumambulate the 7 times. Please, everybody put the as much.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time, everybody. Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Ho Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo, Nitai Go Haribo, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Gaura Haribo. Sharira Vijaja Jyotendriya Tahika Jive Phale Vishaya Sagore Tamaje Jivayati Loba Moisadumati Take Jatakatina Sangsare Krishna Bada Doya Moy Kari Bada Jiva Joy Swaprasadana Dilo Bai Say Anamrita Pao Radha Krishna Guna Gao Preme Dako Shri Chaitanya Nitai Jaini Mai Jaini Tai Bhagavad Mahaprasadam Ki. Prasadam is being served outside and Kirtan is going on inside. The feast is happening on all ends. Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, hey, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman, Nachari Armarman.